Hey, Lunamoth here. Okay, so I'm going to post a link below to, it's an article that talks about the Los Angeles mayor coming out with a new earthquake plan. I think that it's really interesting. And then we have some more media predictions, projections. Basically, as I've pointed out many times, we live in sort of a holographic reality. And most of the time, a lot of the time, all of the time, the media will reflect or project what is happening. Because if something's going to happen, it has to show up somewhere before it happens. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. The first one, okay, wait, so both of these trailers came out today, same day, and both of these movies come out in May. The first one is called San Andreas, and it's about the long-awaited big one, the California earthquake. And in it, it says, "Where will you be? Who will you be with when everything falls apart?" And there's a guy who's basically playing like a scientist or a seismologist, and he says, "You need to get out because even though this is happening in California, you will feel it on the East Coast." And in it, there's lots of liquefaction and buildings collapsing, sinkholes, that kind of stuff that I talked about in my video. And there's a large dam that breaks and starts spewing water everywhere. I will post my playlist below about the California earthquake prophecy. There's probably about 20 videos in the playlist now. Okay, the next one is Mad Max Fury Road. This is due out May 15th, 2015. And it's set in a post-apocalyptic world, which would definitely happen if the San Andreas fault went off. So it says, everything is dependent on oil. We are almost out of water, and now there's water wars. So it's talking about the earth without the resources that were once available. So it says, a world without hope, without law, without mercy. The world goes mad. Summer 2015. So it says summer, and for summer I usually think of like June or July, but this comes out in May. These both come out in May. So MAD has to do with two previous videos I've made, actually. The first one is the beginning of all things mad. That's the first one that I made, having to do with madness, like basically people losing their rational thinking, and madness as in mad season, which the British used to refer to as the season when the psilocybin mushroom, which is basically the same as a psychedelic mushroom, is in bloom. So it's talking about like a transcendent spiritual experience. So there's two sides to MAD. Actually, there's three. I'll explain the third one. There's two sides to MAD. There's the rational insanity, and then there's the spiritual insanity. And then there's also MAD, which stands for MAD, which is mutual assured destruction. It's a tactic of war, usually of a nuclear war, which was displayed during like the Cold War and that kind of thing. And the video that I made is MAD EMP, and it's talking about mutual assured destruction and nuclear EMPs, which is an electromagnetic pulse. And these can be used to cause blackouts, cause power outages, and take out the grid. So the world goes mad. May 15th, 2015, and San Andreas is May 27th, 2015. The San Andreas was actually supposed to come out in June or July, I believe, but it was pushed up to May. So it coincides with Mad Max. Those are some more media predictions, projections. Also, I updated the look of my channel a little bit, and I might actually switch back because the one thing that I do miss is having like the what's on your mind kind of feed, because I would use that to just put out little snippets because I can't always make videos. And those little snippets would just keep things up to date or remind me or give me kind of a timeline of things that I've seen. So that was really helpful to me, and it isn't really available on this new setup unless someone knows how to change that. Anyway, let me know how you like the new setup, and feel free to share videos. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.